Today I'm sharing 5 simple ways of putting your health first, even when life is most chaotic and out of control. I understand that you guys are busy, and I'm very busy as well, and it just feels like you're overwhelmed and don't know where to start. So I'm just gonna give you 5 simple ways and easy ways that you can get started with a low barrier of resistance that will change your perspective. Small habits lead to big results. And so I will give you an example. A habit of, and I know you guys heard this all the time, but have you really implemented it, is taking that 10-minute walk. Are you grounding? And what I mean by grounding, are you taking off your shoes, your socks, and walking on grass? This is going to make a difference. It brings out the toxins in your body. It calms your nerves, but also you're getting that walk in on top of the grounding. These are very small things that you can do and start today. So I really encourage you to ground so that you can just release that stress. It will help implement the detox process in your body, which is pulling out all the chemicals and the things that we are ingesting in the environment. But grounding is the thing to do. Add that in with your walk and just take a moment. Somewhere I know you can find some grass. Meal prep simplified. Okay, I know this part is kind of odd, and I know you guys know about meal prepping. I don't like to meal prep. What I mean by that is usually when I meal prepped fully, where there's full meals that I put back into the refrigerator or the freezer, I end up wasting it and not doing it and going back, or I'm very bored with the meals that I've prepared later in the week. I may be going out and getting something to eat and then I forget about it. You understand what I'm saying. How do we also take care of our budget, but also take care of our waistline by eating the right things? When you meal prep, you can also lower the stress levels that it comes with when you're trying to decide on what you're going to eat from day to day. I eat similar things throughout the week. It's probably about 3 meals that I constantly make over and over, and I may adjust here or there, add in an extra ingredient, but really they're all about 3 to 4 ingredients, and so it's real simple. So I always have salad on hand. I always have a rotisserie chicken that I usually buy once a week, and then I add that into my salad, or I might just have a breast off of the chicken and warm that up and eat it with vegetables. So it could be some carrots or some broccoli, and I usually have those things already cut. And that's what I mean about meal prepping, partial prepping. So I'll have some vegetables cut already in the refrigerator, ready to go for the next couple of days. So I don't mind eating the same things over and over. I know what my calorie intake needs to be, and because I'm doing a calorie reduction, because I am trying to lose those extra pounds that we all talk about that are nagging us, especially after menopause. So why don't you take away some of these decision making that you do by simplifying what meals you're going to eat throughout the week, and have that already done about your shopping in the grocery store based upon the meals that you know you're going to eat throughout the week. And then keep it down to simple ingredients and simple meals that you like to put on repeat, and the cycle continues over and over again. Yeah. We always say this over and over again. I know I say it all the time. I know I'm sleep deprived because I'm having to take care of my mom around the clock 24/7. So sometimes I only get 5 hours of sleep, sometimes I get 6, and that's pretty much been the max that I'm getting. And we need really 7 to 9 hours of sleep. So the only way I can combat that is having a nap midday. And if I can get 30 minutes a day, then that will really help with the energy levels as well as the healing process. We can lose weight when we sleep. We can also gain more clarity when we get that rest. And also it just wards off of ailments that we don't need, chronic diseases. Do what you can to get that sleep. And what I would say before you go to bed, take off from the electronic devices and getting a lot of content that's coming at you in the evening. So an hour before you go sleep, just try and turn those things off. The only thing that I would say that you use an electronic device for is to listen to a meditation app like Calm or Abide, right? So I listen to those things when I'm going to bed. And that helps to release the stress and to get into a more meditative form of preparing for actually sleeping well. That is another thing I will stress. Now, I know we talked about 10-minute walks. I get it. If you can do that, you know, for me, I do about an hour to an hour and a half walking so I can get 4 to 5 miles in. Now, but with daily movement, I'm also talking about the actual intentional exercises that you can do without a gym membership. Having your own home gym and can be very simple, doesn't break the bank. For me, I have a set of dumbbells from all the way from 3 pounds when I do Pilates on up to about 15 pounds when I'm doing actual heavier strength training type of classes. And so you can get these classes online on YouTube for free. You don't have to buy memberships if that is not in the budget or just saving money. And if that's something you're interested in and doing something at home, really just turn on the TV, pull up YouTube and get those classes going for yourself. Have your mat and maybe some workout gear, and voila, you have a home gym. And this is very easy to do when either you get home from work or first thing in the morning, or if you already work from home, you can do it at lunch break. There's a lot of places you can just squeeze in a 30-minute workout. This will up your game if you are trying to lose weight. And this is so needed, is the strength or resistance training. This will benefit you on losing a percentage, 2, 3, 4% of fat. And it's going to change the composition of your body so that you can fit your clothes well. Your weight could maybe not even budge, but if you lose the fat percentage, that's where you're going to look a lot slimmer and people will notice. The final thing I would say is to focus on your mental health. This is a step that really has to be taken seriously because it coincides with your physical health and your spiritual health. An easy thing that you can do is to meditate or to journal for 5 minutes a day. That's it. Your perspective will change when you see what comes out on the paper. It's internal things that you may not be aware of that are bothering you. I was having a bunch of nightmares over maybe a week or two, and every day it was either a repeat type of nightmare or it was just different things happening to certain people, and it may not mean what you think it means in a literal manner. But I started writing down whatever that dream that I could remember. These nightmares would wake me up in the middle of the night, so I started to write them down, and then I would forget about it. And then I would come back maybe a day or two and look at what I've written, and I will tell you, I didn't even remember what I wrote, and I was flabbergasted. These are messages that you're getting. It's either your body telling you something or it's God telling you something that you may need to adjust, or it may be for someone else's benefit or a message that you may be giving to them. There's a lot of different things that come out of this. It will give more clarity to you, but it just helps your overall mental health so that all the other steps that you're putting into place will actually come together and benefit you in such a tremendous way. So I encourage you to pick one of these steps and implement it into your routine today. If you will do me a favor, please comment in the comment section and tell me what are any of these steps that would benefit you, or is there anything that you like that might be a favorite to you. Please do comment for me. It really does help the algorithm and helps me grow the channel, but also helps me to continue making videos and to understand what you like to see. And always remember, you can begin again, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Cheers.